Yo, what's going on, your boy News here with a brand new video for you guys. So to channel, feeling good, looking good, because your boy is back with a video for you guys today. Today we are back on the RTG, trying out some new additions to the RTG. Sydney Shaleb, who we did our Evo on when it comes to the silver to gold Evo, as well trying out the Darlington Nagbe not SPC objective card, and we packed Brad Guzan's. We trying him out as well in the squad to see how he goes, and at the same time finish off our loan on Ona. I figured, we need the chem for the Barcelona players, so let's go ahead and just let this loan expire. It's against the rivals and see how they do. Other than that, nothing else really changed when it comes to the squad. We're still holding on to Robin, because she's really good. I just want to keep using her until either her price goes up really high or just keep her permanently. I haven't packed her yet, so I really enjoy using the cards. It's one of the best attackers in the game in general, and one of the best cards I've used myself personally. So let's look at our three new players, and then we get the rivals and see how they do. Sydney, she can play 4 positions. She can play left mid, striker, cam, and center mid. She's 3-star, 4-star as of now, just a silver card. She has Shadow Striker plus, Playmaker plus as well for CM, False 9 plus, Advanced 4 plus, Poacher plus, and then White Playmaker plus. When it comes to her roles, playstyles wise, she has Power Shot, she has Game Changer, Relentless, and she also has Technical. It could be a little bit better there when it comes to the playstyles, but having a 4 to start for 83 rated card is pretty good. Stats wise, a little all over the place, quite honestly. The pace is pretty solid for an 83 rated striker. The shooting could be a little bit better. We have 100 on her to increase that shooting, increase that pace as much as we can. We're gonna be Evo on this card all year. This is one of our year-long Evo cards. So you'll see this card go from this to freaking 99s by the end of the year. I guarantee you that. But yeah, so passing gettable, mostly just being dragged down by the crossing and free kick accuracy. But her vision is 81 and her short pass is 88. You're playing as a striker, so those two things are good for a striker. Dribbling, kind of just there. It's not really all that great, but again, this is a chain Evo, so we're not thinking about where it is now, thinking about where it's going to be in the future. We'll see how she plays in game, because sometimes the stats just show you some stats, but the players themselves can play differently based on their body type, how they meet those stats with their movement in game. So that's Sydney. As for Darlington Nagbe, he can play CDM, CM. His stats, the pace isn't really all that great, but again, 83 rated card, so you're not really expecting there to be too much when it comes to 83 rated card stats. The shooting's non-existent. Attack position's pretty shit, finishing's pretty shit. Shot power is okay. Passing wise, crossing's dragging down the stats for the most part, but he has 89 short passing, which is pretty good. 82 long pass, 81 curve, and 80 vision. Dribbling, pretty solid there when it comes to the fact that this guy's supposed to be like a defensive style midfielder, so he has pretty solid dribbling for his particular play style. 89 agility, 85 balance, 84 reactions, 84 ball control, 83 dribbling, 85 composure. All pretty solid when it comes to it overall. Defending wise, which again, this is someone who's supposed to be a defending midfielder. The defense is non-existent. His slot tackles are shit, heading is shit, intercepts is pretty shit, defensive awareness is pretty shit, stand tackles is shit. So he has pretty shit stats for someone who's meant to be a defending player. If he was like if he was like a playmaker or someone who's meant to be more attacking, the defense wouldn't be all that much to say it's a negative. But the fact that he's meant to be a DM or a box to box, you want better defense. Physical wise, again, not great there. We got an anchor on him to boost his pace, boost his defending, and to boost his physical. 86 will be the total for the strength, which makes it tolerable. 80 itself wouldn't have been. Then everything else is just whatever. Playstyles wise, he has technical, press proven, and relentless. Again, the issue here is this is meant to be a defensive player and yet he has no defending playstyles. You could say this is a blank board of a player who can be Evo bait. So by the time some good Evos come out, he could be a very, very good card. He throwing the intercept, throwing the anticipate, and get his stats for defending higher. But as of now, this card does not look very good. So I'm not expecting it to be good in game. He has deep line playmaker plus, center half plus, and then box plus. And then last but not least, for Brad Guzan, he has goalkeeper plus, ball playing keeper plus. He has pretty good play styles when it comes to it. He has far throw, footwork, and deflector. You all know you want some far reach in here. Stats wise, or whatever. His positioning's not that great. The speed's pretty mid. Kicking's okay, but not great. Reflexes is okay for 84. Handling okay for 84. And then his dive is okay for 84. So for 84 card, again, you can't evil keeper position here. So if you want an American keeper, this will be a card to like maybe think about, you know, for like future evos. He's also 6'4". So again, if you're looking for an American player, he does have height. So this could be someone who, if you're betting on an all-American team, you might want to consider, you know, holding on to him or buying him and stashing him for those evos. Even if you want to like buy him and then resell him at a later date, because again, there's not that many American keepers in the game, especially American keepers who aren't silvers. So if they're silver or like a low gold, they'll need a lot of evos. Where someone like a Brad Guzan or Tim Howard, those kind of cards, you know, they have a good base for evos in the future. So let's get around and see if this team can cook. Sean and go to freaking sitting with that pass. I literally tapped the button to do it because I don't want a lot to go on that pass. And the game still has it. Like, what is going on with this game passing, bro? Oh my god, man. My fucking god. I can't take a shot. That's it. I can't take a shot. I'm not allowed to take shots. My shots are all freaking like taking forever to go off. Why is Araujo going on her run game? Oh my god, bro. Go for Sydney. Nice physical display from Sydney. Leads to a goal. Oh my fucking! I'm trying to switch my freaking center. My freaking. Oh my god, bro. Want to go to Nagbe right there because this guy just freaking tries to just outrun you on freaking kickoff. Trying to go to the middle of the fucking field. Where's that ball going? Not the middle of the fucking field. It's a tight game. 6 for Sydney. Go for Karina Cario. About to go for fucking cutback, you punk ass pussy, dude. To go for hard air. Losers FC. Bitch ass out of here. What's funny is I'm pulling back on my stick the entire time, and the game's like, nah, I'm glad you just run out of bounds. Go for Sydney. Seer goes on a run. I see Seer going on a run, so I want to pass the Seer, and all right. Really good run from Nagbe. Unfortunately, the ball just trails ahead of him. Why take advantage of such a good ass run when the game's gonna have a ball just trail ahead of you in that way? That's assist for Nagbe. Nice run from Rafinha. Assist for Sydney. Barcelona connection. Let it been me who had freaking did that hit. Maybe a freaking pen. I don't get pen calls for shit. I think I've had like 2 pens all fucking year. I had this game since freaking early access. By early access, I mean like literally freaking like it was like 3 days, 4 days before the actual game came out. When it comes to early access, because it was like there's a time where you can play the freaking trial. Like I think it was like 3 days before early access even started. I haven't had a freaking pen since then. Though my players are obviously getting freaking filed. Wolves keeper didn't matter. Sydney goal. Nice from Rodman. Oh my god, I'm trying to pass a freaking Kessler. She should have went down right there. If she goes down, it's pin. Goes inside. So good. Oh man, so good, so good, so good. All right, outro time. We'll start things off with Brad Guzan. I honestly can't even tell you if he is or isn't a good keeper. He's had some decent saves that, you know, help me with some games. But I also say, like, you know, when I allow goals, it's hard to tell if I'm allowing goals because the keeper's bad or if I'm allowing goals because it's just the game, if I'm allowing goals because the defending's bad. You know, a lot of times when people, you know, take a shot, they're not even taking like good shots, they're taking like pretty shit shots, and they just have us to go into freaking net. So it could just be like an AI thing, or just could just be the game just, you know, is so attack focused where people can we can all just score pretty bad goals, even though, you know, our cars stats aren't that high and things like that. But again, like I said in the intro, I think, you know, if you're wanting to build an American team or have an American keeper in general, or build an MLS team, even if you don't want to like necessarily use this card to feel like he has like pretty mediocre stats, it will still be a good idea to like keep the card, stash it, you know, in the future for like evos. Because I think for the most part, you know, he's just a mid tier keeper. Like he's okay. Like he's like when you think about like a meta rating, I'd say he's like a B, you know, for like a meta rating for a keeper. You know, he's not bad. He's not like necessarily like terrible, or he's not great. You know, he's a B tier keeper. As for Nagbe, you notice what he lacks. This is something that I say a lot in my reviews when it comes to people who, you know, shoot better than they are. You notice what he lacks. You notice that he lacks, you know, the physical. You notice that he lacks the defending. You notice that he lacks the defending play styles. You know, this is a box to box. Box to box means you got to be good at attacking and defending. You know, not just one or the other. You know, he makes good runs attacking wise. He can't shoot for shit, but he makes freaking, you know, good attacking runs. His passing's okay. It's an okay card. Just be another card where I say it's kind of like just a B tier card. I would say Brad is a better card overall when it comes to like meta rating. I would say Brad's like more like a B plus. Whereas Darlington's more of a B minus. You know, maybe a C plus. You know, because of lack of play styles. He's not a special card. But again, if you're building an MLS team, he could be someone who you hold on to for evos. Build an American team, again, same thought process. But as for Sydney, she was just freaking cooking. Yeah, I told you in the intro that her stats might not look crazy, but when it comes to her body type, again, in her height, she's 5'10". This is not a small women's player. This is, you know, someone who has some length to her. She has a tall and lean body type. So she has like a very, very smooth movement to her, and she's just very, very accurate with her shooting. This is a card, like I said, you just keep watching these videos to see how she grows over time, because those stats are going to change from evo to evo to evo, much like last year. If you're watching videos last year, we had a couple people who were in a squad the entire time, like Ali Watt, who we had at the beginning of the game as a squad foundation card. Like, you know, you see this card right here. Ali Watt was just like this card, a foundations card. She's 99 by the end of F25. Taylor Flint, who's actually down here on the bench. Yeah, we evoed her from a silver card to being a 95 overall, and then she had a new card come out. We evoed that new card in 29. And yes, this year we'll also be evoing this card too. So, you know, those are going to be some year-long evos. And keep an eye on this card because she's really good. And if you're a Barcelona fan, I would recommend, you know, stashing this card, because one, you make a profit off of her, because Barcelona cards always sell. No matter who it is, people are always interested into doing like evos on Barcelona players, Madrid players, you know, Man City players. It doesn't, if it's a top team, people want to do evos on them. And then there's going to be some point where it's going to be a crazy cracked evo, and you're going to see this name pop up, kind of like how like last year you would see like Mark Gasado or Vicky name pop up. But yeah, that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you guys on the next one. It's Archer. I will see you guys when I see you guys. I'm out of here. Deuces.